Islam, Shalom, Hola, Aloha, Osio, I.S.L.A.M. Bonjour. This is your brother Tarik Bey, Indigenous American Moor, coming to you live and in full effect. Thank you for joining me once again. Please like, share, subscribe to the video. I'm working for 200 subscribers. Please help me reach the goal. Thank you. I appreciate it. Jumping into First Americans. Back at it again. Let's see exactly what's going on this time. Always some interesting facts. Let's see what they're saying. The Indians of pre-Columbian North America were neither subhuman brutes nor noble savages. See how they put the word noble up in there? Of course we noble, but not savages though. But innovative, creative, and remarkably adaptive men. At the very beginning of time, modern humans took over the challenging continent. They prospered everywhere, developing not one but dozens of distinctive ways of living. Alright, multiple ways of living. Not just hunter-gatherer, coastal people, the Gulanichis, people down in New Orleans, of course the hunter-gatherers, more so hunters, the ones who hunt like bisons, that type of living, agricultural, of course, planting, many different ways of living. Our people down in the Mississippi Valley, living off the water down there, the Mississippi Delta, all that stuff. Come on, multiple ways of living. It says some cultures quickly became surprisingly complex. See, they say surprisingly complex. Now, that's important. Keep that in mind. Rich in art, all right? Ingenious in technology, ambitious in commerce, all right? So big trading, technologies, and complexities. Within the geographical limits of one's landmass, they demonstrated the capacity of mankind to take whatever nature provided and build a successful, ever expanding life, and the unique flexibility that made man supreme on earth. All right, so keep that in mind. All these key factors. I was saying surprisingly complex, rich in art, ingenious technology. Now don't forget, think about what the Moors did, the agricultural things we did, the science and technology we had. It was surprising to them. All right, now you see depictions like this. See, they got tatted, the nails, dancing naked. Right here, there's a sacrifice going on. They say it's supposed to be a child being sacrificed, being depicted. And this will be the executioner right here, getting ready to put this baby on a chopping block. That's the mother crying. And this is the chief right here sitting next to some French conquistadors, or well, not French conquistadors, but some French explorers, voyagers, traders. Look, you see how they got the feathers on? All right, but look, it says, when the 16th century's explorers finally revealed to the world at large. See, so it was keeping it a secret. They weren't telling exactly what was going on. Finally revealed to the world at large that the peoples of North America, the Indians, thus present, were not the affluent traders of the mound builders. So it's saying the indigenous people they found and encountered, the natives or whatever, were not the mound builders. That's what they're saying. Of the Midwestern cities, from like Chicago, there was a lot of stuff built, a lot of temples built out there. Okay, but relatively poor tribesmen of the islands and the coast. See, they were saying the people they ran into were poor tribesmen of the coast, So all the coastal people, they're saying that they were poor and they were not the people who built the mounds. Although the mound builders was not one singular civilization of people. It was multiple cultures and civilizations of people working together over time. It was not just one civilization. Alright, so among the first to be introduced to the European audience were the Satariwa, forager agriculturalists of Florida. Alright, of Al-Andalus. They were portrayed not entirely accurate. See how I said it? They were portrayed not entirely accurate. So these portrayings, these paintings, see how light they are and how they're depicting them, the ceremonies, how they dress in there, was not entirely accurate. All right, it says it right there. By Jacques Lemonnier, who was the cartographer with the 1564 French expedition. His paintings were later published in the form of the engravings, and that reprinted on these pages, accompanied by information from Lemonier's own captions. Lemonnier probably painted his pictures from memory. We're saying he most likely painted these pictures, these images from memory when he got back to Europe, since his recollection seemed to be colored in European notions. He put Flemish tools and weapons in the hands of the Satariwa. So he didn't even use the right things. He was just making stuff up with his own imagination, not even depicting accurately their attire, their wares, the type of tools that were being used. He said he painted them with Flemish tools and weapons. All right, and he tried to make the Indians, the Moors, look like the exotic savages Europeans expected. A preconception readily fulfilled in pictures of the people who indeed wore few clothes and engaged in sacrifice and drank strangely powerful potions. It was just mad depictions, just making things up. This whole concept just to create a European image of how a lot of the tribes are here, or some of the first people they were encountering, trying to make them seem like savages and and brutes. That's wild. Brutes and savages. It's outrageous. But of course, we all know how the story is. You know, the real truth in the history is coming out every single day. So just got to keep studying. We know these are not the original people here. We know this is coming out. All right, so every day, study. Get this knowledge. Thank you for joining me once again. Like, share, subscribe to my channel. Share the information. Peace and love.